I still drive that old back road at sundown, dust in the air, radio low. Same wooden fence, same tied oak tree where we park with nowhere to go.
The fields lean gold in the evening light, crickets start singing their tune. Every mile brings me closer to you, like the road still remembers us too. I keep your letters in a mason jar by the window next to the sink. Some days I read them just to hear your voice saying all the things you think.
The screen door creaks like it always did. Mama's roses still bloom out back. Funny how time keeps moving on, but love don't fade like that. It's a slow kind of loving, the kind that don't rush or run, like a river learning patience under an old wooden sun. Meet me where the quiet roads remember, where the sky turns fire and then blue. I'll be there when the day gets tender, with the same old heart I gave to you. Hand in hand, no need to hurry.
Let the night come soft and true. If the world gets loud or broken, I'll still find my way to you.
Your name's carved deep in my yesterday, like initials on a barn wall. I hear you laugh in the wind at night when the whippoorwills start calling.
I ain't rich, but I know what I got, a love that stood the test of time. Every wrong turn led me back to a place where your hand fits mine.
I've walked through seasons I couldn't explain, through lonely prayers and doubt, but every dream had your shadow in it, like you never quite left me out. The moon still hangs like it used to, over fields we used to roam. Some hearts wander their whole lives just to find their way back home. It's a steady kind of promise, a slow burning flame, not fireworks in the sky, just two hearts staying the same. Meet me where the quiet roads remember, where the past don't hurt, it heals. Every mile, every soft surrender was teaching us what real love feels. No more running, no more fear now,
just the truth we always knew. If tomorrow asks the question, my answer's always you.
If the years leave lines on our faces, let them tell our story right.
Rock slow on that old front porch till stars fill up the night.
A little gray,
A little tired,
but still holding on tight. Meet me where the quiet roads remember, where love don't need a name, just the sound of our hearts
together beating steady, beating plain.
when the world fades into shadows
And the day slips out of view, through every road, through every season, I'll still find my way to you.
Yeah, I'll still find my way to you. Down those quiet roads where love remembers too. I've been driving since daylight, sun sinking low behind me. Every mile marker feels like it's pointing back to what I left. The engine hums like it knows me, knows when I'm thinking too much. Some nights the road feels heavier than all the things I never touched. Past the turn where the blacktop breaks into gravel and out, I remember saying one more town before I figured things out. You waved from the porch that evening, didn't ask me to stay. You just smiled like you already knew. I learned this the hard way. Some answers don't come with reasons, they just show up late. Miles don't ask why, they just move on. They carry your sins till the night is gone. I've learned the truth under open skies. Miles don't ask why, but my heart still tries. Stopped at a gas station diner, coffee burned, talking low. Heard a song about a man like me on a radio older than hope. If I could trade these lessons for one more chance back then, I'd slow this truck down easy and love you like a better man. Some roads teach you distance, some teach you grace. Miles don't ask why, but they sure remember. Don't ask why, but my heart still tries. Barn lights flicker in the evening air, dust floating like a prayer. Old jukebox hums a worn-out tune, same one I played for you. My boots still know this wooden ground, every crack, every sound. I waited half my life to feel your hand come back to mine.
Mama's dress, your jacket sleeve smells like hay and memories. I said I'd never come back here, but love don't disappear. The night feels soft, the world feels right, like it did on that July night when we believed forever meant right here, right then.
Ain't no crowd, ain't no stage, just time slowing down the pace. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, like we don't need nothing else. Just a fiddle crying softly, and your heart against myself. Let the years fall off our shoulders like dust from yesterday. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, love found its way.
I chased roads that didn't last, Every town just faded fast, but every song I ever sang still said your name.
I learned the hard way, learned it true. Every dream came back to you. Some loves burn, some loves stay like fire warm night wild.
I watch the seasons come and go, paint the fields in rain and gold. Every prayer I whispered low led me home.
If this is all we ever need, your arms and quiet peace, then I don't want the world out there, I want right here. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, under borrowed string lights glow. No promises we gotta say, we already know. If tomorrow comes uncertain, let it come anyway. Slow dancing on a dirt floor, love stays. When the music fades away, we'll still sway.
Slow dancing on a dirt floor till the night turns blue. Every step a second chance, me and you.
Gravel on my boots this evening, from walking roads I should've known. Every mile sounds like your name when the night gets quiet and cold. That old truck hums a tired tune, the radio barely alive. Same song, same memories, same ways I learned how to try. Past the farm where the lights stay on, even when the fields go dark. Made me think of how you waited with a patient kind of heart. I was chasing something bigger, didn't see what I had near. Some things don't shout to keep you close, they just stand right here. I thought love was something you run toward. Turns out it's something you don't leave. There's gravel on my boots and dust in my eyes. Every step away from you was a step I can't justify. I've walked these roads, learned hard truths. There's gravel on my boots walking without you. The diner sign still flickers red, like it's losing its fight. I sat alone with a cup too strong, thinking about a softer life. If I could talk to who I was back when I had a choice, I'd tell that fool to slow on down and listen to your voice. There's gravel on my boots from every time I ran. I learned too late what really lasts, a woman and a steady hand. If forgiveness still lives somewhere between what we've been through, there's gravel on my boots, but my heart's still walking to you. Some roads teach you distance, some teach you truth. There's gravel on my boots, but I'm finally standing still. fence post leaning by the pasture, been that way since '78. Daddy said it taught him something about time, love, and wait. You and I sat right beside it, talk about dreams we never planned. I thought life was always moving, didn't know it asked you to stand. That fence still leads the same direction, like it knows the way to years. Some things bend but don't give up, even when the ground ain't clear. I've been easy, broke a little, learned the cost of being free. Funny how the things that stay end up teaching me. I thought strong men never stopping, turns out strong is staying put. Where the fence posts lean and the fields stay wide, that's where I lost you and learned my pride. Every line in this weathered land feels like you've been seen. Yeah, my heart still rests where the fence posts lean. Back slower than I left, with less to prove these days. I don't need a bigger future, just honest yesterdays. Your name still fits this quiet place like it always did. Some loves don't fade with distance, they just wait like this. Where the fence posts lean under open skies, where love was simple before goodbye. If you ever walk this road again, you'll know what I mean. I'll be right here where the fence posts lean. Not every promise needs words, some just need time. Where the fence posts lean, that's where my truth has been.
I wake up early, like you're still running late. I smooth the sheets on your empty side, old habits hesitate. Your pillow keeps its quiet shape, like you just stepped away. Funny how love learns to linger long after words don't stay. I washed your shirt last Sunday, didn't mean to, I suppose, but it smelled like summer evenings and dirt roads after rainstorms. The mirror shows a woman now who's stronger than before, but strength don't mean you stop missing what you were holding for. I still fold your side of the bed, like you'll come home tonight. I don't cry, I just straighten things in the soft bedroom light. Some loves fade, some loves rest, quiet as something unsaid. I still fold your side of the bed. The town says time will fix me, like love's a thing to mend. But time just teaches patience, it don't tell you when. If you ever think of coming back, I won't ask where you've been. I'll just smooth the sheets again and let tomorrow win. Some goodbyes don't slam the door, they just whisper, not yet. I still fold your side of the bed, and somehow I sleep instead. I still wake up before the sunrise, habit I never outgrew. Coffee on, radio humming low, like it used to when I had you. Your jacket's hanging by the back door, smells like rain and no cologne. I tell myself I should move it now, but some things feel better left alone. The town ain't changed, just aged a little, like the lines around my eyes. Same old church, same worn out bell, still ringing out goodbyes. I pass the places we used to go, and I don't turn my head. I ain't crying like I did back then, I just feel it instead. I learned to miss you slowly, like the moon learns when to rise. Not all at once, not every minute, just quiet tears in time. I don't break down like I used to, I don't ask the reasons why. I learned to miss you slowly, and I learned how to survive. Your letters sit in a shoebox, tied up with a faded string. I don't read them every night no more, but I still remember everything. You always said love was patience, I didn't know what you meant. Now I count the years by heartaches instead of what I spent. There were nights I swore I'd call you just to hear you say my name. But pride can be a stubborn thing, and silence won the game. If loving you was a long, hard road, then I walked it all alone. Every mile taught me something true, by letting go and holding on. I learned to miss you slowly, like the seasons change the land. No sudden storms, just steady weather I didn't plan. Your memory don't haunt me, it just sits beside my mind. I learned to miss you slowly, like a song you hum sometimes. Some loves burn bright, Some linger soft and low. Yours stayed with me in quieter ways than you'll ever know. And I learned to miss you slowly till it didn't hurt so bad. Still wishing things had gone different, but grateful for what we had. If loving you was my lesson, then I learned it all my life. I learned to miss you slowly, and I'm finally alright. Yeah, I still miss you, just not like before.
I walked these miles with heavy boots, carried more regret than truth. Every sign I passed at night asked me who I was inside. I've slept in cars, I've slept alone, called a lot of places home, but none of them ever asked why I'm still running from my past. I've said things I can't rewind, let good love slip through my hands. Funny how the road reveals we're all running from the same. I learned the hard way, slow and late, that pride don't change your fate. Miles don't judge a man, they just show him where he's been. Every scar, every bend writes the truth beneath your skin. I ain't asking to forget or erase the things I am. Miles don't judge a man, they just tell you where you stand. I hear my daddy in my head saying, son, don't disappear. But I thought strength meant walking out when love got too damn near. Now I know the bravest thing a man can never do, stand still long enough to face the truth in you. If I ever find my way back to where I lost my name, I won't knock loud, won't make demands, just a hat held in my hand. I don't need a second start, just a chance to play my part. If forgiveness understands, I hope it knows this man. If heaven's watching dusty roads, it's seen me fall and rise. Mouths don't judge a man, they don't laugh and they don't blame. They just walk you through yourself till you're not the same. I've been weak, I've been strong, I've been right, I've been down. Mouths don't judge a man, but they sure know who I am. Miles don't judge a man, they don't laugh and they don't blame. They just walk you through yourself till you're not the same. I've been weak, I've been strong, I've been right, I've been down. Miles don't judge a man, but they sure know who I am. There's a town I don't drive through without slowing down a bit. Every street light knows my face, every corner what I did. I live young, lived angry, lived thinking I was right, but I left my name in that town like a shadow every night. There's a bar where they still talk about the night I lost control. Said I loved her, said I'd stay, then I walked out in the cold. I tell myself I had my reasons, tell myself it wasn't fear, but the truth don't argue back, it just waits till you can hear. You can outrun consequence, but memories got patience. I left my name in that town, in a heart I broke somehow, in a promise set too proud. I left my name in that town. I've worn miles like a crown, tried to drown that old sound, but regret don't quiet down. I left my name in that town. I've loved women since then. Some were kind, some were strong, but none of them ever asked why I flinch when love feels long. I learned how to laugh again, learned how to blend in crowds, but there's a part of me still standing right where I backed out. If I ever pass back through, I won't knock or make a scene, just tip my hat to what I lost and what I should have been. I don't expect forgiveness, I don't ask to be found, I just carry what I earned, 'cause I left my name in that town. Some sins don't need a judge, they judge you on their own. I left my name in that town, like dust you can't shake down. Every road just circles round what I did and what I am. If there's grace for men like me who learn late what love means, I'll wear this truth, I'll wear this crown. I left my name in that town.
I used to miss you loud and hard, like thunder breaking in my heart. Cried your name into the night, prayed till morning, found me tired, but years have taught me softer ways to carry love that couldn't stay. Now I breathe and let it be, I learned to miss you quietly. Jacket's gone from off the chair, but I still feel you standing there. In the pause before I sleep, in the promises I keep. I don't beg the stars no more, don't pace the kitchen floor. I just sit with memories, like old friends keeping me company. Some wounds don't bleed forever, they just settle in. I learned to miss you quietly, like rain that falls where no one sees. I don't fight it, I don't cry, I let it pass me gently by. If loving you's a part of me, then I'll wear it honestly. I ain't lonely, I ain't blue, I just miss you quietly. They say time heals everything, but time just taught me different things, like how to smile and still feel sore, how to love and not ask for more. I hear your voice in passing songs on late night radio alone. It don't hurt like it used to do, it just reminds me I once knew you. I don't need you back again, don't need answers, don't need amends. Some loves aren't meant to stay, they just shape you on the way. If I ever cross your mind, I hope you're gentle, hope you're kind, as kind as I've learned to be, while missing you quietly. If fate should bring you near, I won't run, I won't fear. I learn to miss you quietly, without regret or misery. Just a love I won't undo, and memories I still hold true. If the night feels calm and blue, and your name drifts into view, don't you worry, I'll be fine, missing you quietly. This town don't change, it just grows old, like stories that don't get told. Paint peels off the courthouse wall, but it's still standing after all. They ask me why I never left, why I stayed with what was left. I smile and let them wonder why some answers don't reply. I've watched the seasons take their turn, watched some hearts break, some hearts learn. I learned mine the hardest way, by loving you and letting you stray. Every road that you went down left a silence in this town, but silence taught me how to pray in ways words never say. Not everything that stays is weak, some roots go deeper than they seem. The wind knows why I stayed, it heard every promise we made. It carried your name away, but it left me here the same. If loving you was my mistake, then it's what I'll always take. The world may never understand, but the wind knows why I stay. I've known men kinder, men more sure, but loving them felt less than pure. They tried to fit me in their plans, but didn't take my hand. I don't need someone new to see what you already saw in me. Some loves don't fade with time, they just turn quiet in your mind. If you ever think of me when the nights won't let you sleep, no, I ain't living in regret, just a love I won't forget. I don't wait by the door no more, I just listen to the floor, creaking like it always does, speaking truths it never was. If God ever lets us cross again, I'll smile like an old friend. The wind knows why I stayed through every lonely, tender day. It saw me break, it saw me brave. It knows the price I paid. I didn't stay because I was afraid. I stayed for love, pure and plain. The world can guess, the world can say, but the wind knows why I stayed. The wind knows why I stayed. Some loves don't move on, they just grow roots. The screen door sings the same old sound. When the evening sun goes down, dust still settles on the floor, like it did so many times before. Your coffee cup is still up there on the shelf beside the stair. Funny how the quiet stays long after love has gone away. I folded clothes you never wore, left them hanging by the door. Every mirror in this room still remembers me and you. I talk to walls like they're my friends. They don't rush me, they don't pretend, they just listen while I say, I thought you'd come back home someday. Time keeps moving, I stay still, waiting on a memory that will. The house still knows my name, every creak, every frame. It heard my laughter, felt my pain. It knows every prayer I prayed. If love ever leaves a trace, it's written in this place. Even if you're far away, the house still knows my name. Your shadow lingers in the hall, right where autumn light will fall. I swear I hear your boots at night when the wind don't sound quite right. I ain't angry, I ain't strong, just learned how to live alone. Some hearts break clean, some stay the same. Mine still answers when your name. Mama said, child, let it go, but she loved once, so she knows some goodbyes don't fully leave, they just sleep inside of me. I water roses by the fence, like loving you still makes sense. If missing you's a kind of grace, I've learned to wear it every day. Years may change the lines I trace, but not the love I can't replace. The house still knows my name, every tear, every flame. It saw me fall, it saw me stay, when the nights all felt the same. If you ever feel the rain falling slow like yesterday, that's just love refusing change. The house still knows my name. If you drive this road again, slow down near the bend. There's a light still on inside that I never let go dark. The house still knows my name. It don't judge, it don't complain, it just holds what still remains of a love I couldn't save. If the past comes calling you, and you don't know what to say. Just remember, somewhere out there, the house still knows my name.
Morning breaks on a field of gold, dew on grassy airfields old. Every prayer my daddy knew floats up slow in shades of blue.
I've walked this land with barefoot dreams, learned what love and patience mean. Every answer I can try lives under this wide open sky.
I came rolling in with tired eyes, miles behind me dust and lies. City lights don't shine as bright as a quiet town on a Friday night.
I laid my head on the hood of my car, counted stars, forgot how far I drifted from the reason why I belong under this wide open sky.
Some truths don't need to hide,
they rise like stars at night under this wide open sky, where hearts don't hurry, don't ask why. Every wrong feels small and light when love's standing by your side. No walls to keep, no alibi, just you and me and time passing by. If forever's real, I know why. It's under this wide open sky. Your hands are rough, but they're kind, like the land that raised your mind. You don't promise heaven fast, you just love in ways that last.
I don't need diamonds or gold, just truth I can feel and hold. Every time
I see your eyes, I see that wide open sky. I ain't perfect, never was, but loving you feels honest. Just I don't need much to feel alive, just your laugh and a little time.
if the storms roll through someday, we won't run, we'll just stay. Let the thunder pass us by
Under this wide open sky. If the world grows loud and fast, we'll slow it down, we'll make it last.
under this wide open sky.
Where forgiveness learns to fly,
Every scar, every try,
finds its place and learns why.
hand in hand till time runs dry.
No need to fear the long goodbye. If love's a reason to survive, it's under. That's where our hearts guide. Wide open sky.
That's where our hearts lie.
We never talked about forever, didn't need to make it real. Love was quiet, slow and steady, more like something that you feel.
I read your eyes across the room, heard your heart before you spoke. Some things don't need a name to be the truest hope.
I ain't good with big declarations, never learned those fancy lines.
I showed up more than I explained, stayed when leaving felt easy.
Love don't always make a sound, sometimes it just breathes. Words can break, words can fade, but this kind of love prevails.
What we never had to say said more than words ever could. In the way we chose to stay, in the quiet understood. No promises carved in stone, just two hearts choosing to remain. What we never had to say is the reason we still stand.
I don't need you to be perfect, I don't need you to be strong. Just be here when the night falls, when the world feels wrong.
Your silence never scared me, your truth was always clear. Some loves talk themselves away, ours just stayed right here.
I've seen love burn itself out, trying hard to prove it's real. But what we built was patient, something time couldn't steal.
I don't need a better story or a cleaner yesterday,
just this life we're living now, in our honest way.
If the years grow heavy and slow, we'll let the moment speak. What we never had to say still echoes loud and true. In every choice, in every way, I keep choosing you. When the noise all fades away and the night is calm and plain, what we never had to say is why this love remains. Slept under unfamiliar skies, packed my heart in 1,000 goodbyes. Every road said maybe stay, but none of them felt the same. I chased horizons wide and free, but something always pulled on me. Turns out I wasn't lost at all, I was just walking back to you.
I kept the porch light burning low, didn't know when you'd come home. Every season had your name written softly in the rain.
I learned love ain't holding tight, it's letting go then staying kind. And every mile you wandered through was just a longer road to you. Home is where you are tonight, in your laugh, in your eyes. Ain't a place on any map, it's your head on my chest when the world goes quiet. When the road feels cold and far, I don't care where we are, if I'm standing next to you. Home is where you are.
I see forever in the small things, shared old songs, wedding rings, in the way you say my name, like it's shelter from the rain. No big house, no city lights, just steady love and honest nights. I don't need the world to know, I already feel it in my soul.
I'll walk with you through changing days, through harvest moons and empty plains. If the years leave silver trails, I'll still see fire in your gaze. When my voice gets tired and low, and my hands don't move so slow, I lean into your gentle heart, that's where my strength still starts. If the storms come rolling in, we'll we always did.
Side by side, no fear, no doubt. Love's the roof we're living under now.
Home is where you are tonight, in your laugh, in your eyes. Ain't a place on any map. It's your head on my chest when the world goes quiet, when the road feels cold and far. I don't care where we are, if I'm standing next to you. Home is where you are.
Home is where you are tonight,
In your laugh, in your eyes.
ain't a place on any map.
It's your head on my chest when the world goes quiet,
When the road feels cold and far. I don't care where we are, if I'm standing next to you. Home is where you are. Home is where you are.
and I'm already home.
Home is where you are.
And I'm already home. There's a two-lane road behind my house, runs past the fields, past the old red barn. I've driven it since I was 17, chasing dreams I didn't understand. Daddy said, son, don't run too fast. Some things worth keeping don't chase you back. But I was young and full of fire, didn't know love was the quiet kind. I met you by the county line, sun going down, trucking park. You laughed like you'd been there before, like you already knew my heart. We talked about nothing, talked to dark, radio low, just a spark. I should've known by the way you stayed that leaving would come back one day. Now there's dust on my boots, your name on my mind. Every mile marker feels like a sign. I keep driving like I'll outrun the truth, but the road keeps leading back to you. If loving you was wrong or right, I don't care, I'd choose it twice. Yeah, there's dust on my boots, your name on my mind. Every lonely road, every time years went by like passing town. Some I love, some just slow me down. I tried new starts, new neon lights, but none of them felt like home at night. I learned a man ain't meant to roam, just to prove he can stand alone. Some hearts are built to wander free, till they know what they need. I heard you stay, built a life, Sunday morning, steady night. Sometimes I wonder if you still think of me when the world gets still. I won't knock on a closed door, I ain't asking for nothing more. Just saying if you ever do, I'm still right here loving you. With dust on my boots, your name on my mind. Every mile marker feels like a sign. I keep driving like I'll outrun the truth, but the road keeps leading back to you. If loving you was wrong or right, I don't care, I'd choose it twice. Yeah, there's dust on my boots, your name on my mind. Every lonely road, every time. I used to think freedom meant goodbye, but freedom just knowing why you left and what you lost, and the love that paid the cost. There's dust on my boots, your name on my mind. Sunset bleeding into the pines. I ain't running, I ain't confused, I just finally know the truth. If there's a chance, if there's a sign, I'll take it slow, I've got time. Yeah, there's dust on my boots, your name on my mind, on every road till the end of time. I'll keep driving, but I know where my heart already goes. I was raised on a gravel road where the sun went down slow and low. Daddy's boots by the front door, mama humming gospel, nothing more.
I learned love from the way she smiled when the world felt rough and wild. But I never knew a heart like mine was waiting on another time.
I grew up where the fields stay green, morning light like a half-told dream. Barefoot running through tall grass, thinking moments like that would last.
I prayed for something soft and true, never thought that prayer was you. To your eyes met mine that night by the old porch light,
where the river knows our names and the stars don't ever change. We lay our worries down in the dirt, let the quiet heal what hurt. Hand in hand, no need to roam. This old road feels like home. If love's a place we're meant to stay, meet me where the river stays.
I've loved before, but it burned too fast, like a summer storm that couldn't last. Every goodbye left a scar, taught me who I really am.
Then you laughed in that easy way, like you weren't afraid of yesterday. You didn't ask me to explain, just stood with me in the rain.
I saw the miles behind your eyes, every broken promise, every try. But your hands were steady and kind, like you've been searching your whole life.
I don't need diamonds or gold, just a love that grows old. If your heart still trembles sometimes, let mine be the place you hide, where the river knows our names and the stars don't ever change. We lay our worries down in the dirt, let the quiet heal what hurt. Hand in hand, no need to roam. This old road feels like home. If love's a place we're meant to stay, meet me where the river stays.
If the seasons turn us gray, will you still feel the same?
I love you in the fall and spring, through every broken thing.
Time can take its slow, sweet way.
I ain't afraid. Where the river knows our names
And the night burns soft like flame.
we don't need much, just truth and time. Your heart and mine. If the world gets loud someday, we'll listen to the water pray. Forever starts the way love stays, right here where the river stays.
Right here,
Where the river stays.
right here,
Where the river stays. Mile marker 9 just past the bend, where the road gets quiet and starts again. There's a pull-off spot with a busted sign, and a memory I still can't leave behind. You stood there with your arms crossed tight, said if you go now, don't say goodbye. I drove away like I'd be fine, left my heart at mile marker 9. I told myself I needed more than a small town and a screen door. I chased a sound I couldn't hear, found empty rooms and cheap beer. Every town had a different name, but the nights all felt the same. You don't know what you leave behind till it's haunting every line. I left my heart at mile marker 9 on a 2-lane road back in time. Every mile since just proved me wrong. Some things you lose for long. If I could turn back, I know the sign. I wouldn't cross that county line. Yeah, I left my heart at mile marker 9, and I've been driving ever since. I heard you settled down real good, built the life we said we would. I'm glad someone stayed and tried to love you the way I didn't that night. I don't call, I don't interfere, just carry you quietly here. Some regrets don't need a voice, they just live with your choice. Now the truck runs older than me, radio hums in minor keys. Every sunset feels like a sign, pointing back to mile marker 9. If heaven's kind, maybe someday I'll make peace with yesterday. But until then, I'll just ride with you still sitting by my side. I left my heart at mile marker 9 on a 2-lane road back in time. Every mile since just proved me wrong. Some things you lose for long. If I could turn back, I know the sign. I wouldn't cross that county line. Yeah, I left my heart, yeah, on marker 9, and I've been driving ever since. Yeah, still driving. I took the long way out of town, past faded signs and fields burned brown. Thought distance might erase the past, like driving faster makes it last. I told myself I needed space, new faces, new mistakes. But every mile just made it clear I was running from what I held dear. I slept in towns I couldn't name, bars where no one asked my name. I learned how quiet loneliness sounds when there's no one waiting around. I chased the thrill of being free, but freedom didn't wait for me. It just waved once, then drove on by, left me alone with my own lies. A long way didn't save me, didn't change a thing. It just showed me what I lost and what leaving brings. I thought the road had set me straight, but it just taught me how to hate. Yeah, the long way didn't save me, it just brought me back too late. I heard you build a quieter life, early mornings, steady nights. I won't pretend I don't still care, some loves never disappear. I don't blame you for moving on, you were right, I was wrong. A man don't grow just by running away. slow, no, like it's tired of carrying my soul. I pull over when the sky turns red, think about the things I said. If I could talk to who I was, I'd say love ain't a weakness, son. It's the only thing worth the cost, and I paid it when I lost. The long way didn't save me, didn't change a thing. It just showed me what I lost and what leaving brings. I thought the road would set me straight, but it just taught me how to hate. Yeah, the long way didn't save me, it just brought me back too late. Yeah, too late.
There was a song we used to play on a worn-out radio every day. You'd hum along just off-key, laugh and pull me close to you and me. It wasn't famous, wasn't new, just a tune that somehow knew every dream we hadn't tried, every truth we kept inside. You said love don't need much space, just a little time, a little grace. But time moved on like it does, left me holding on to us. When you packed up, didn't look back, left that song inside the cracks of a house too quiet to explain why some echoes still remain. There's a song I never sang again, since the night you said this is the end. Not because it hurts too bad, but 'cause it knew what we once had. I let it fade, I let it go, like loving you, I suppose. Yeah, there's a song I never sang again, and it still knows where you've been. Years went by, I learned to smile, learned to be alone a while, found comfort in the simple days, in letting memories behave. I don't curse the love we tried. Some things bloom, some things die, but that melody still finds me late when the house gets quiet again. If I hear it play somewhere, I don't cry, I just sit there, let it pass like summer rain, gentle, soft, without the pain. Some love stays inside a tune, never meant to follow you. It just rests where hearts have been, like a song that understands. There's a song I never sang again, since the night you said this is the end. Not because it hurts too bad, but 'cause it knew what we once had. I let it fade, I let it go, like loving you, I suppose. Yeah, there's a song I never sang again, and it still remembers when. It still remembers when.